Hello, my dear students. Hope you all are fine and in good health. I am Jomma James, your social studies teacher. Today, I am going to teach you Chapter 7 Fundamental Rights and Duties. Before we study fundamental rights and duties, let us understand the meaning of rights and duties. What is a right? Right means morally good, justified, or acceptable. Some of the important rights of the children are: every child has the right to be born well and to be cared and raised well by the parents. Here you can see the picture of children with parents and grandparents. Every child has right to live with a family in a house. Here you can see the picture of a house you live. Every child has right to have proper food and clothes. You can see the picture of nutritious food. Every child has right to have good education from school. Here you can see the picture of St. Paul's School giving you good education. Children, I hope you all understood the meaning of rights. Next we will study the meaning of duty. What do you mean by the term duty? Duty means a moral or legal obligation or a responsibility. Some of the important duties of the children are: respect, obey, and help your parents. In this picture, you can see children touching the feet of their parents and getting blessings from them. Respect your teachers and pay attention to your studies. You can see the picture. Teacher is teaching and children are paying attention to their studies. So children, I hope you all understood the meaning of rights and duty. Next we will study what are fundamental rights and duties. Children, do you know what is the meaning of fundamental? Fundamental means something that cannot be taken away from us. Next we will study what do you mean by fundamental rights. Fundamental rights is a set of basic rights which every Indian citizen enjoys. These rights are those privileges which are essential for the growth and well-being of an individual. There are 6 fundamental rights. These 6 fundamental rights are: number 1, right to equality. Number 2, right to freedom. Number 3, right against exploitation. Number 4, right to freedom of religion. Number 5, cultural and educational rights. Number 6, right to constitutional remedies. Now let us understand the meaning of each of the fundamental rights in details. First, right to equality. Every citizen will be given equal opportunities in all fields such as employment and legal justice, irrespective of his religion, caste, class, gender, or place of birth. This right is contained in Articles 14 to 18 of the Constitution. Next, right to freedom. Right to freedom means all citizens have the freedom to speak and express their thoughts, peacefully assemble or form peaceful groups, move or stay in any part of the country, practice any profession or trade. This right is provided in Articles 19 to 22 of the Constitution. Right against exploitation. What is the meaning of exploitation? Exploitation is the act of treating someone unfairly in order to benefit from their work. Right against exploitation means no person can be forced to do any work against his will. Anyone found employing a child less than 14 years for any work can be punished by law. This right is contained in Articles 23 and 24 of the Constitution. Right to freedom of religion. This right gives every Indian the right to choose, practice and promote any religion of one's choice. It means that all religions are given equal importance in India. This right is contained in Articles 25 to 28 of the Constitution. Right to constitutional remedies. This right allows citizens to approach a High Court or Supreme Court if they believe that any of their fundamental rights have been denied. This right is given in Articles 32 to 35 of the Constitution. Cultural and educational rights. This right guarantees the citizens of India the right to maintain their own culture and language. This right is contained in Article 29 and 30 of the Constitution. Children, I hope you all understood the meaning of fundamental rights and 6 important fundamental rights. Now, let us summarize what we have learned today. There are some fundamental rights that the Constitution guarantees the citizens of India for their better life. The fundamental rights is a set of basic rights which every Indian citizen enjoys. These rights are those privileges which are essential for the growth and well-being of an individual. There are 6 fundamental rights guaranteed by the Indian Constitution. That is all for today. Next class, I will teach you about fundamental duties. Thank you, children.